Alright, what is up guys? It's K right here. I was supposed to make this video back in the past, but good enough it reminded me to do it. I'm gonna talk about Mr. Josue Vargas. For those of you boxing fans that are up to date with Josue. He's a southpaw fighter out of the Bronx, New York, I know. Yeah, I think he's from the Bronx, but Mr. Josue Vargas will be fighting Mr. Jose Zepeda. Cannot wait for that fight. It's for the 140-pound, I want to say, WBO Intercontinental title. Either way, it's for a mandatory contention spot. I know that for a fact. I want to say it's for WBC or WBO. But either way, I think this is a good fight. We do have the homie Carlos Caraballo out of the 118-pound bantamweight division. He's in the fight this somewhat decent Filipino, Jonas Sultan. He's a 29-year-old, 5'4", bantamweight fighter out of the Philippines. So that's going to be fun to see that. But let's take a look at it on BoxRec because I'm pretty sure Josue, he is fighting. Oh, he's fighting by the end of this month, so that's the same month as Mary McGee and yeah. Oh, and Jaron Ennis. Yep, Jaron Ennis. He's fighting that. Yeah, he's fighting that same day too. So yeah, I can't wait for this shit, man. I'm so happy for this fight. Just simply because Josue, he deserves it. He's already at the contender level. I mean, if you already have 20 plus fights under your belt, you're more than ready to get ready for the big dogs. Good enough. He is already battle tested enough. He's went up against some good, decent fighters. Jose Zepeda is definitely a name at a 140 that he could take out, but that's going to be over at the MSG, Madison Square Garden Boxing Theater. So it's going to be a really fun fight to watch. I think Jose Zepeda can get brutally stopped by Mr. Josue Vargas. That's my prediction. I don't think Josue Vargas is this type of fighter where, he has like a weak chin and he's chinny and he can get clipped and whatnot. That's simply not true. He could definitely do his thing and beat the crap out of people. I don't see him ever being this type of guy where he can't get knockouts. They really try to make it seem like he can't fight because, for those of you that don't know, Josue Vargas came out of the Floyd Mayweather protege stable. For those of you that don't know, Floyd Mayweather used to have him as a Floyd Mayweather fighter, but I guess some issues came out of him and his camp where, Floyd disrespected him and he didn't like what Floyd had to say about him, and I guess that came up into his feelings, which I can understand that because it's like, I was thinking Josue was gonna be like that next type of Floyd Mayweather protege, because what I like out of like the Floyd Mayweather protege school type of fighters, those fighters are getting so much better every time they fight, and it's good that they're being battle tested by fighting all the right opponents to get ready and upgrade themselves to be ready for the next level. Because Josue, he's already there, and look at where we've seen him, grow. He's only had one loss, which came to a bullshit, disqualification that made no fucking sense. It really didn't make any sense. That should have been his victory anyway. He would have been 20-0 at this point, but it really doesn't matter. I don't count that as a real loss anyway. But yeah, we'll just go right at it. He's 19-1, facing Jose Zepeda, who's 34-2. I think Zepeda, he's in it for a very, very tough fight. Josue, he is no punk. He is a very, very difficult fighter for anybody. And I think where he's at in his career, Zepeda is a really, really big big target that he needs to dominate and destroy in this fight. So I think where he's at in his 21st, professional fight, I think what Josue is going to do is that he's going to give Zepeda a lot of issues, especially boxing on the outside. Inside wise, I think he needs to be a bit careful because Zepeda, he has power, and many would say Josue, he don't have power. But in reality, he does. He can hurt somebody. It's just that he doesn't go for a knockout. That's the problem. Where most of his fights really just end up being a wide decision. But the last person he knocked out was Manuel Demarius Lopez. He knocked him out in 7. And, he's really not that big of a puncher. He's more of like a pure boxer. I would say he's a semi-puncher, but, he's a pure boxer volume puncher. I would definitely describe him as that type of fighter. So it's good enough that Zepeda, he's fighting Jose Zepeda, or Vargas. It's good enough that Vargas is fighting Zepeda, because this is like the type of fight that Josue should be in, and Zepeda is that right opponent for him to go after him, see what he can do against him. I'm definitely favoring Vargas to beat Zepeda, and if he beats Zepeda convincingly, good for him. He moves on forward to become that next guy to dominate 140, and I think later on in the future, it's definitely going to be a guy, somebody by the likes of, let's just say I'll go with, man, there's so much smoke at 140, but I really don't want to use any like known Puerto Rican type of fighters like Jose Pedraza or Subriel Matias. I think a guy like maybe Mario Barrios or Montana Love or Bakhtir Akhmedov, or maybe I would like to say Ivan Baranchik, but that's a little bit of like a risky fight because Baranchik, he ain't no joke. He could still knock somebody's head off, and that would definitely make his career back on track better. But I mean, hey, if you want to make a statement, beat the crap out of Baranchik, go for it. But I'd say to get good opponents, to build your name up and to build that experience level up, I definitely capture some of these guys at the top 25. But maybe for starters, maybe go after a Bakhtir Akhmedov. He's a very brutality type of fighter, and his style gives out a lot of pressure fighting issues, where that style is going to give you more work on the inside, and it's going to force you to fight off of your back foot, and then you have to make those people respect you off your jab, and then coming forward to the angles and making sure that you keep that opponent away from you and forcing your opponent to get caught with something that they don't see. But I mean, I think it's going to be very interesting to see where things go for Vargas, because he has so much to grow, and he's not even that far away from getting a world title. Because if he beats Zepeda, who's he's basically ranked number 1 in the WBC, and I don't know about the WBA, IBF, and WBO, but that's good. And I'm not too sure about I guess like the rankings on Box Live. Hold on, I'll see WBC 140 rankings. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. But yeah, here we go. By the WBC, we have whatchamacallit. We have Mr. Super Lightweight. Here we go. Yeah, we got Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez, Jose Zepeda. He's technically number 2. That makes no sense. But Subriel Matias, he's number 6. Regis Prograis, he's number 3. Victor Postal, number 4. And Arnold Barbosa Jr., number 5. And then Cano, number 7. Sandor Martin, that Spaniard weird guy, number 8. Joe Joe Collateral Battle Damage, number 9, and then we got Jeremiah Ponce, number 10, and then Barrios, number 11, and O'Hara Davies, number 12, Bakhtiar Akhmedov, 13, makes no sense, Alberto Puello, number 14, and then Aguiar, yep, I like that kid. He's a damn good fighter. Yeah, he's at number 15. Ivor Baranchik, he sadly got dropped out WBC, but can we see the IBF? Maybe. I don't think so. Honestly, I'd like to see maybe like IBF world champions. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, boxing rankings. Yeah, boxing rankings. That would make a lot more sense. Give me a second. I'm sorry. So fucking horrible how they have all these rankings all, messed up. Yeah, over at super lightweight. Here we go. So, for the WBO, we got Jack Collateral as number 1. Let's go with the WB. Yeah, I obviously don't see Josue Vargas. Like, they don't show him anywhere in the rankings. I'm trying to find it in the WBA. Gervonta Tank Davis is the regular champion, and Josh Taylor, he's a super champion. So, that's so weird. Gary Antoine Russell's number 6, and Robert Easter, he's number 14. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see Mr. Josue. So I guess he's not even ranked at all. IBF. Nope, I don't see him there. Montana Love, he's number 12. Chikembayev, he got his ass beat by Subriel Matias. How the hell is he number 13? Andy Hirioka, he's number 6. That's crazy. Yeah, so, that's sad, man. Like, Josue Vargas is not ranked at all. Like, I'm looking at the rankings, and I don't see his name on here, but I somehow see Yomar Alamo and Jose Pedraza, who hasn't even fought since, like, beating Julian Rodriguez. So, it's like, I don't know, man. It's just so weird how these rankings are. Because Josue Vargas, if he beats Jose Zepeda, does that mean he climbs up faster to the rankings to become an automatic title contender? Because that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Because what about all these other guys that are sitting in the rankings that are not staying active or whoever? So it makes no sense, and I'm a little bit curious of like what the hell is going on, because at this point it's really making no sense at this point. Because here at 135, like we see Gervonta Tank Davis as the WBA regular champion. Teofimo's the super champion. Devin Haney, he is wow. Devin Haney is the lightweight champion, but look at who's number 1 in the rankings. Vasyl Lomachenko is number 1. Fucking Ryan Garcia is number 2. Jorge Linares is number 3, despite losing to Devin, but Ryan hasn't been active at all. Richard Comey is number 4. Yo, why the hell is Lomachenko fighting Richard Comey? He should easily just go up and fight Devin Haney. What the hell is going on? Zaur Abdulwalev, Devin Haney already beat his ass. He's number 6. Emmanuel Tago, number 7. Javier Fortuna, number 8. Nakatani, number 4. Kambosos is at number 10. Hopefully Kambosos can fight Tio. But, yeah, number 11 is Isaac Cruz Gonzalez. Michelle Rivera. Yo, this is sad, man. I mean, if I'm Devin Haney, I just need to go after... Just take maybe Emmanuel Tago, or just go after Michelle Rivera. That's a better style matchup. I would definitely respect that fight. But nah, man, for the super lightweight division, I think this is a really big win for Josue Vargas if he wins. So I'll be very, very happy if that does happen, because I want to see him great, man. He definitely deserves everything that he's worked hard for. He's not this type of fighter that just gives up any opportunity to win when he wants to win, he's gonna win. So I give all the credibility in the world to him because he is a very good fighter. And plus, he's a southpaw, so I always ride hard for my southpaw fighters. So I think for the state of the super lightweight division, there's just so much smoke for Josue Vargas to go after for if he could beat Jose Zepeda, because Zepeda, he ain't no easy fight. I'm gonna make it clear. It's not something that I would say like, it's gonna be like the type of fight where Zepeda is just gonna wash him. It's gonna be a very close, decisive fight. But if you were to ask me who I'm gonna put my money on, I'm going for all my Puerto Rican fighters. Josue Vargas, not Jose Zepeda. So that's what I have to say. I'm probably gonna cover maybe the whatchamacallit. I'm gonna cover the Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter press conference thoughts, and then I'll probably just move forward with some other stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, until we meet again. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. Huge shout out to Josue Vargas. I hope he returns to do bigger and better things, and I like to see him back in the ring soon because he's definitely on his way to bigger and better things. So I hope things go well for the rest of his career. And I can't wait for this fight, man, because Boots, he'll be fighting by the end of this month. And I'm probably going to talk about Boots. I'm probably going to give him some shine because he definitely deserves it. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say. All right. Thank you guys. Goodbye. See ya.